Yesterday, we finally got the update to this game that allows us to trade in the players we don't want so we can actually have players that we want on our team. Every console got the update except for the Nintendo Switch, and once again I apologize to you guys that have to wait even longer. They have not announced how long that's going to take or anything like that, but now let's take a look at this team. As you can see here, we definitely went down in overall quite a bit. I don't have any of these guys near leveled up to what I had the other players at. I played a couple more tour games, but still haven't really gotten back into grinding that mode. I think I'm still on tour 6, but let's take a look at the offense. Obviously, we will be counting a lot on Dan Marino, Jerry Rice, and Walter Payton in this episode, but we do have Jalen Waddle now. We have Mark Andrews at tight end. I signed John Michael Schmitz Jr. or traded for John Michael Schmitz Jr., whatever you want to say. We still have Trent Williams, who we actually pulled from a pack. And then I changed our kicker to Harrison Butker. That was actually a few games ago. I don't even remember if we played a game with him as our kicker yet. Then over on defense, and it hurts me to say this, but I had to add another Dallas Cowboy to this team. Micah Parsons is just too good of a linebacker to pass up in this game. I also brought in Fred Warner. Obviously not a legend player, but his ratings are incredibly nice in this game. We are going to keep Jabril Peppers as the only rare player I believe on the team right now until Jalen Johnson gets a little more leveled up. I'll look to get a legend safety at some point, but then I also added Aaron Donald. So expect this team to be a little bit worse while I'm still leveling up these players, but I really want to jump back into a ranked game today. But we do have a few packs to open here. We have one epic pack, one rare pack, and one daily pack. So let's start with the rare pack. We are starting this episode off with some pretty solid pack luck as we get a new epic kicker in Younghoe Koo. I hope I said your name right. I probably didn't. Now opening the epic pack, we get Turtle Speed and 2 new logos, but we also have 2 new epic players to get. One of them is James Robinson, a running back, and then the other one is Joe Burrow. That card might be fun to use, but I'm probably going to end up getting a legend card. Why is Burrow not a legend card? That doesn't make any sense. Some of their decisions in this game to make epic cards and legend cards is very questionable. Last episode we got a legend Robert Woods, who by the way I traded in because I'm not going to use him. But then we got an epic Cooper Kupp. Someone else also told me that Justin Jefferson's an epic card in this game. A little bit weird. And now this is the daily pack that we have unlocked here. We get a few rare cards. Nothing crazy here. We do have 2 epic cards though. One of them will be the Gridiron jersey, and then the other one is going to be a player, and that will be Aaron Jones, another running back. Now obviously we are still waiting for an update to all of the other issues with the game, like the unresponsiveness on defense whenever you switch players. If you press triangle, sometimes your defenders just absolutely stand there and don't swat for the ball at all or do anything, which is a little bit, annoying and kind of game breaking. It's definitely cost me some games, but it's also definitely won me some games. This guy must have thought really hard about his team name. We are taking on the Dallas Cowboys, who are an 82 overall. But being completely honest right now, I don't know how much overalls actually matter right now in the game because so many people are probably adding legend players to their team that are not going to be fully leveled up yet. Obviously those guys can be really good, but right now it's not really going to show it in your overall. We do get the ball first here, and I think the first thing we're going to do is activate Turtle Speed for his entire defense. He is going to activate Force Run on the next down, so we cannot pass the ball next down, but we're not worried about that right now. We're going to drop back and try to go downfield, and that'll be Walter Payton off to the races, and I'm not even going to need to burn stamina here. 10-5, we score on the first play of the game. So because he used a Force Run card, we have to go for 2. I did not even have the option to kick a field goal this time. But let's see if we can manage to get this. Probably not because I'm terrible at running the ball, and we won't get there. Let's see what this guy's offensive strategy is going to be. I'm not going to use a wild card on this play. He is using one on his running back, which seems to be, I believe that would be James Cook, not Dalvin Cook. But he will get the first down on the first play. So on 1st and 10, he will now drop back to a pass. And I think he wants to go to the running back, but we're going to get him back in the backfield for a huge loss. We're going to go ahead and throw on Turtle Speed on this play, and it's just going to nullify out because he tried to use Super Speed. Obviously did not work for either one of us. He is going to look to go deep downfield, and that'll be caught, and he'll have the first down. I thought about using one of my weak limbs card on that play. I don't know why I decided to go with Turtle Speed instead. He is going to use Super Speed on his receiver here, so I think we really need to watch out for that, as he is going to try to go downfield, and that should have been intercepted. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad we knocked it down, but I really wish we'd come away with a pick here. Let's go ahead and throw on this cloak defense play and see if we can't force some sort of mistake from him. On 2nd and 10, he'll run to the outside, and we'll get him down immediately. And now we'll go ahead and throw on weak limbs here on 3rd and 12, as I think he's going to try to throw the ball downfield. And he's going to activate 2 different things, plus 80 speed and mud trail. I have no idea what that card does, but we're going to see what it does exactly. And he's going to throw it right to our defense, and that is going to be Fred Warner, and we will take over. Let's see what we can do on offense this time. And he's read that perfectly. All right, a loss of 8. All right, looks like he's going to try to bring a blitz again, so we're going to run play action and then go downfield to Waddle, and that'll be caught for at least a solid gain. That play would take us into the 2nd quarter now, and he's activated an aimless card, but I've given plus 80% speed to everyone on our team, and we're going to see if we can do this. Roll out to the outside, and we're just going to take off with Dan Marino, because why not, as we cut back to the other side, and will they be able to catch us inside the 15, 10, 5, and we are gone. Touchdown yet again. Being completely honest on that play, I was looking to throw the ball, but then the running lane came open, none of the receivers were open, and obviously it paid off. We're up 13-0. They will take this kick in the end zone. Will he try to bring it out? No, he's going to stand back there and just wait for someone to do something. I don't know what he was trying there, but whatever, touchback. I don't really get his strategy there, trying to, it seems like burn off time. Maybe he doesn't know you can just knee it in the end zone. I'm not 100% sure. But now 1st and 10. And let's see if we can get him to stop running the ball as well. And he'll fumble the ball. We will scoop that one up. And Fred Warner gets another turnover here. I think that fumble was forced by Johnson, though. And I figured he was going to try to slow our receivers down, since you can see what's in their hands. So we nullify that. We get 80% to our receiver. And now he's going to try to chase us immediately. And we'll just take off with Marino again. I want to see if I can get him on defense this play, because he seems to take over the corner that he thinks I'm running the ball to that side. So if I can take over the other corner and then get hit immediately, you know, it results in the same exact kind of play. He did burn 1 timeout there at 46 seconds. Now he's activated dummy hands, so our receivers are going to be a lot worse at catching the ball. Luckily, I think I'm going to try to get this one to Walter Payton. We'll throw it underneath, and that'll be caught close to the marker. They're not going to give us that 1st down. It's now going to be 4th and short. Or it's not going to be 4th and short at all, because there is no forward progress in this game. I always forget that. But now on 4th and 6, we are lined up for a field goal, but that is not what we're doing. We're going to fake this with Dan Marino. And now throw this one downfield to the end zone, and a touchdown to Jerry Rice. Now with 34 seconds to go in the half, let's see what he's going to try to do on offense here. Sending everybody deep, and that should have been intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. How do you not catch that one? Now a 2nd and 10. He'll drop back and try to go to the running back here, and why did Parsons jump the opposite direction of what I was running? I clicked X, and he said, absolutely not. We're going to dive the opposite direction that you want me to go. But now 1st and 10, he will drop back to the pass, and I don't think, and wow, we're the only ones back here. And that'll be an easy interception for Jalen Johnson here, as he got taken out by the bumpers. And can we get a big return here? No, we're not going to go away from that guy. 10 seconds to go in the half now. I want everyone to go deep here, so that's what we're doing with 10 seconds to go. And wow, he left Walter Payton just completely uncovered. He brought a heavy blitz. And on the last play of the half, or at least it should be, we're going to run down the clock. And never mind, he's just completely quit out of the game. I know this is going to end up being a very short video today, and I do apologize for that. But hopefully by tomorrow, whenever I come back, I've been able to jump back into tour mode a little bit, get some of these players leveled up, and we can have an even better team than what we just showed.